intensity between both sides for this LMSHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. Tangles him up with the stick, and the officials are all over it. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, you don't see this very often, James. The first penalty is called. It's a delayed call, and then multiple infractions afterwards. They put themselves in a real tough spot.
Florida's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. McDavid's won the draw here in the open ice. Florida's got the puck against the wall. Quick feed down low, and rings the iron!
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, if you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. Clearing attempt. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. The Ice Hogs will play it in their own end. Rose tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Here comes the official's call. Phillips getting called for tripping.
Well, you can see the pent-up frustration. That's his second penalty of the period. Now he's put his team in a compromised position. Not to mention he's affected their rhythm.
Florida's won the draw. Off his stick, and he gets in front of that rocket. Denies him.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets squared with the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Collision. And the puck finally exits the zone. A much-needed break for the defense. Handles the puck. With possession along the wall. From the back of the cage with the puck. Slides it across. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
Phillips standing up, ready to go.
Power play has expired.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, he'll feel that one. Tries to feed it over to Bear. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What a goal! San Jose's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass to Keeping. Pass right back. And he slides it quickly to Keeping. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that's off a stick. Takes control of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Barracudas play the puck from the back of the net. Here's a shot, and that one's denied.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
And he takes the dish. Puck grab by Roulette. Slides it to McDavid. Pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick snap. Stones him in front. Great to signal a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now.
I love this play, and certainly I think more defensively, but coaches are always saying keep your stick on the ice. Well, you have to keep it on the ice, but you also have to have great timing and good defensive posture to make the
Hogs no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looked like it has.
Loses possession after taking a spill onto the ice. And that's taken away in the offensive end by McDavid. And he takes the feed. The Ice Hogs played along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Roulette. Fires it on net. Beautiful stop.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Blast from the blue line. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Broken up by Graham. Tries to get the puck over to Bear. Tosses it on to Keeping. Oh, and that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Ice Hogs take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Sends the pass over. Circles back to center ice. San Jose's got the puck now. Roulette's got it in the defensive end. Florida's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. And they'll get after it here with period number 2 now officially underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Florida's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's exactly what they need to do if they want to go up by more than one.
And he slides it quickly to Bear. Looks to get the puck over to Wu. The Barracudas gain control of the puck. Passes it to Bear. There's the whistle, icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Big time stop.
Toomey's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Bears got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. and makes the routine save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Toomey's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Florida's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. And now he moves it quickly to Wu. San Jose's got the puck along the boards. Moves it on over to All. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Oh, wow! Denies him in close.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
From the point, they take control of it. Slides it back to the blue line. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. San Jose's got a hold of the puck now. Directed over to Phillip. Moves it to Bear. And there's the save on the play. Tries to get it over to Wu. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Phillip. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Moves the puck. Here comes the call to the official. Roulette's called for tripping these off to the box.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take the penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
San Jose's got it in the defensive zone. Plays the puck up ahead. Nice job to escape the zone. Bears got the puck. And he serves it across to Phillip. Florida's got the puck along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Into the corner of the attacking area. Takes the puck along the boards. San Jose's penalty killers get a hold of it. Here's a chance to get it out. The Ice Hogs gain possession. San Jose's regained possession of the puck. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Past the midway mark in this period, it's 2-1. Phillips' quick stick lands from the puck here at center. The Barracudas pick up steam and are on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Keeping. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Ice Hogs take it from the side. McDavid's going to play it against the half wall. Slides the puck over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Graham. The Barracudas will play it against the boards. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Here's a shot. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
San Jose's got it in their own zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Grabs the puck. Quick feed to McDavid. The Barracudas get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by McDavid. Nice pass back. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. San Jose's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Feeds it over with the stop. Scoops up the puck now. Levels him with the hit. Right in front with the shot. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Here's a blast. Too many bodies in the way. And he moves it up to Phillip. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Quick feed down low. Picked up along the boards by Phillip. Florida's got possession of the puck. Picked up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Let's see what the officials say. Here's going to the box for tripping.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Phillips moving the puck through his own zone. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to McDavid. Sauces it tape to tape. Sets up power play goal, and it puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You got to use it. They did it. Now they're ahead. I love this play. It's a great compete to get to the middle of the ice and gain position to be able to get your hands, a great hand-eye coordination to be able to deflect the puck into the net.
Florida's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that 1-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all 3 zones. McDavid's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Florida's got it in their own zone. The Ice Hogs played along the wing. Tap dances around the net. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on the diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Shot from the point. Oh, he'll feel that one lit. Breakaway. Oh, hits the post. Tried to go in the corner and puts it just a little too wide.
And sometimes there's pressure when it's one-on-one with the tender, and there's so many options. He elects for the shot. Might have been the wrong one.
Florida's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. The Ice Hogs win that offensive zone face-off. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. San Jose's got control of it now from their own end. Scoops up the puck here. Works it across to McDavid. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Over the line they come. To his teammate. The Ice Hogs will play it from the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Slides the puck down low. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Ice Hogs take it along the wall. Into the corner now. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. To the low slot. Decides to think about it.
Oh, it's public enemy number 1, James, after she hit the player earlier and injured them. The hometown doesn't like it, and they're sharing the booze and the frustration. Every chance they get, they're going to be yelling at her.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here he scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Florida's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
All's got it in the defensive zone. Roulette swooping in on the attack. Here's the pass. Across the line from center. Takes it in front. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Intercepted at center by McDavid. And the save. Rings the iron. Grant's taking it from his own end. Takes the feed. Picked off in the open ice.
Florida's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Brand's lugging the puck. Dishes it to Bear. Moves inside! And he had the answer on that one.
Toomey's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen.
And he completes the hat trick. Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Florida's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this third. And off the draw, they take the puck. Slides the puck across to Phillip. Florida's gained possession. Couldn't catch up to that pass. That's all she wrote from this one.
I really like their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.
Bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, EASHL Club action. The challenge has been laid. for talk. The time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. Puck is dropped, and we are underway here tonight. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. He was totally locked in on that play. Slides the pass over to Wu. Great defensive play to break it up. And now it's over to Sloshy. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Cutting to the slot. Hershey's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. Oh, that'll get the fans on their feet. What a stop with the glove. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Bears win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Drills them. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Well, this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender is saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
Hershey's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Keeping's got the puck now in his own end. And it's a quick pass to Wu. Hershey's got the puck. Pushes it across to Sloshy. Florida's got the puck now. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Sends it down low. Quick pass to McDavid. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. From the left side, they gain the zone. Feed to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And here's the pass to McDavid. They've got numbers here. Oh, and here's the pass. Shuts him down.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Now a quick pass to Standard. Puck picked up in the open ice. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Wu. Play is called for offside.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And now it's grabbed by Allen. Moves it to Kyle. Shot! Oh, what a glove save there! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Hershey's open things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Florida's won the draw. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Oh, and he misfires on that. Taken along the wall by Wu. Florida's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Hershey's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Sloshy. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Sloshy's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Kyle's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Picked up along the wall by Wu. And he totally whiffs on that one. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. That goes off the mask. The Bears get a hold of the puck undermanned. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. McDavid's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Ice Hogs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Turns it aside. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Passes it over. Throws it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end. And listen to this. Play slowed up. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Takes a shot, denies him again. Oh, it's in, it's in. Looked like he had it, but not the case.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scrambling.
Jumps right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Slides it across. Makes another stop. Scooped up along the wall by Wu. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Sends the pass down low. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Hershey's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Hershey's got it along the wall. Taken by Allen. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Allen's crossed the line and gained the zone. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Stopped by the goaltender. Hershey's got a hold of the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Standard. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to McDavid. Sends it over to it. It scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
Florida's gone up by one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Takes the pass. A chance in front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck.
He's got a
the
step. Absolutely critical finish on the breakaway.
all the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Florida's now gone up by two here in the second, and what a performance so far. They have been absolutely dominant, Cheryl.
They've been dominant. I think their coaching staff will like the performance that they put in so far. It'll be about capitalizing and finishing the rest of the way, but their possession, the majority of shots, everything's in their favor right now.
Make it 3 in a row. Ralph's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Florida's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. They go on the attack through center. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Picks off the feed. Sloshy's got it near the point. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. The Ice Hogs have it now. And he passes it up ahead to Wu. Hershey's got the puck along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves it quickly over to Standard. The Ice Hogs take possession in the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Allen. Quick pass across to Kyle. Great read in the offensive zone by McDavid. Hershey's looking to break out. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Sends it over to Standard. Rocks him on the play. Driving right to the front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Toomey's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
The Bears get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great pressure to force the turnover.
Florida's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Tosses it to Kyle. Here they come on the attack. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Florida's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. And nearing the final minute of the second, Hershey's got it along the wall. Moves the puck down low. Swing and a miss. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot. Oh, what a stick save. Takes a shot. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. frame is underway here. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Hershey's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it. McDavid's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
Grabbed along the board by Drew. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Ice Hogs have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Quick feed to Sloshy. The Ice Hogs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Feeds it down low. Picked up along the boards by Wu. Ralph's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Wu's been a dominant performer in this game. I love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
The Bears move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a chance in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Allen stick handling in his own zone. Takes a shot, denies the clopper. Feeds the puck over to McDavid. The Ice Hogs carry it along the wall. Puck picked up by Allen. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. The Ice Hogs gain possession. Look at this from an awkward spot. Made the stop on the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Florida's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Skates to the crease. Gives them nothing in front. He scores. It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Hershey's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Takes the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Passes it over to Wu. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the back half of this period, the Bears are down a pair. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Oh, and he patted that deflection away.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to McDavid. Easy pad save made by Ralph.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
The Ice Hogs look to start the transition game. Shot! Makes the save! What a reaction with the blocker!
Toomey's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Can't connect on the shot. Picks up the puck in his own end. Through center along the wing. The Bears gain possession along the wall. To the front. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. Florida's got it in their own zone. Angles it over to Wu. On the attack along the boards. That knocks it off the puck. The Ice Hogs have it against the wall. Scoops up the puck now. Taken by Allen. The Bears looking against the half wall. The Ice Hogs have it from their own end. All alone! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given. But what a shot that is. He had no chance.
And they win that draw at center. Slides it across to Standard. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Standard's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Hershey's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it in his own end. Drives it to the crease. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Good hit on the play. And he makes the save. Feeds it on over to keeping. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. And we are all over with this one. Well, a fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but one of those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Ice Hogs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Picked off by Kincaid. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Hronek. Borks moving the puck through his own zone. Some great thievery in the open ice. Drives to the paint.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Thomas wins the faceoff at his own end. McDavid's got it against the boards. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Hronek stick handling in his own zone. Passes out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here's the pass. Puck grabbed by McDavid. Scores! Oh, wow, what a shot!
Yeah, that was blistering, wasn't it, James? And it's twofold here because he has to find ways to get to open ice. And then, of course, that pass has to come across perfectly for him to be able to tag it. That's just fantastic execution.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Absolutely levels them!
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical, and you're...
Scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Ice Hogs are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Quick pass to Jordan. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Brook. Fantastic save! Back-to-back saves there!
Dickman's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning.
Scores! Oh, the 1T in full effect!
This is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment, and his teammates are going to find, and that's what happens here, and he executes like he always does. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Kincaid's got it along the wing. Sends it quickly to Jordan. And that's stolen by Kincaid. Here's a chance on the attack. Can't get it to go. Borks scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Denies him on the play. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. We've got a 2-1 game. The Ice Hogs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides the puck down low. McDavid's got it behind the net. Receives the pass. The Ice Hogs will play it against the boards. Great save from in tight.
A player should never be left alone in this slot, but man, is the goaltender in a task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
The Ice Hogs extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really liked their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Dishes it to Austin. Takes a shot. And it's turned away with sends a pass over. Feeds it over on the chest. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Senators win the faceoff. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. The Senators have it behind the cage. Handles the pass at center. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
The Ice Hogs are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Senators gain possession in their own end. And now he passes up to Kincaid. Oh, great read on the play. Good stand-up hit on the play. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
The Ice Hogs have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. McDavid's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Moves it to Austin. Pokes the puck away. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Tries to feed it over to Jordan. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. And now it's grabbed by Burke. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one? Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out. Just a fabulous goal, Jay, with a lot of elements woven into it. I mean, he's stumbling, so he almost falls, but he's able to get a shot off just in time. He's able to hold himself up and get that shot off. His hands away from his body, Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Ice Hogs continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. McDavid's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kincaid. Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Skates across the blue line. Hronik's got the puck in his own zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And makes the save. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
The Senators now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Works it across to Austin.
Save! I can't believe he kept it out!
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position. Well, this has nothing to do with it. This is all about getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease. Toomey's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying...
Said, look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Ice Hogs are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Grabs the puck. The Ice Hogs will play it from the corner, and that slides right out to center ice. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Thomas. That's a good heads-up play at center ice.
The Ice Hogs have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Ice Hogs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. McDavid's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. The Ice Hogs will play it in their own end. With possession along the wall. The Senators gain control of it. And that's taken away in the offensive end by McDavid.
The Senators need to find an answer in this game. They're halfway through it. They haven't dictated pace. They've been back on their heels. If they want to get back in it, they're going to have to find some energy and some momentum.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Well, the puck has been on a string on his stick tonight here, James. I mean, the coach continues to throw him over the boards, knowing that he's going to create offense for his team. Multiple helpers in this one so far. He's really weaving and creating space. Great timing to be able to thread the needle to his line mates to get those helpers.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he comes up with the stop there. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. McDavid's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Denied that one. Dickman's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Thomas. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Too much traffic in the lane.
like it, wants their team to really take them out.
The Ice Hogs have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. McDavid's won the draw and they're on the attack. Gets his stick on it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Ice Hogs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tape-to-tape pass is center. Oh, look at this. Makes a score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Ice Hogs have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. From the neutral zone now. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Heronic. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. The Ice Hogs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot, and he scores.
The centermen glide into position. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Ice Hogs have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Penalty coming up here. McDavid's getting called for tripping on the play.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Ice Hogs win the draw here in their own end. Nice zone entry from the left. Levels him with the hit. And he takes the pass. Takes it to the net. The Senators ready to go on the attack. Oh, what a chance! He came so close to putting it in.
James, I thought he had that one. If he continues to get to the net with that quick release shot, he's going to convert at some point in this game.
Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. The Ice Hogs played along the boards. The Senators have time for one last rush here on this power play. The Ice Hogs get their man back out of the box.
Being on power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Slides it quickly to Jordan. And he moves it up to McDavid. Cuts to the front. Here he is in close. The Senators have it behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Bourque. Tries to get it to Kincaid. Poked away. Good read on the play there by the keeper. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. That goes off the post and stays out.
The Ice Hogs can't get frustrated here at their play. They've hit multiple posts, but they are in the lead, and they're continuing to get a number of shot opportunities and offensive chances. Just stick with it, and eventually another one will go in.
Slides it across to Keeping. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Bourque's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. And a stick breaks that up. And he's ridden off the puck. Feeds it over to Jordan. And some textbook body contact there. The Ice Hogs have it from the corner. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. He beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Through pass ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. The Ice Hogs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Keeping's got it in the defensive end. Oh, what a move! And there's the save.
McDavid's been on point tonight. I mean, literally, multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Made the stop on that play.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
The Ice Hogs have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. The Ice Hogs have it in the offensive zone. That's turned away with the pad by Dickman. Moves it quickly over to Austin. Sends it out front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Goes right to the crease. Can't pull the trigger. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Ice Hogs have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And a good solid hit on that play. Oh, what a move! Big save in front.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Pushes it across to McDavid. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. And off the draw, they win possession. And he slides it quickly to McDavid. Sends it over. Scooped up along the wall by Bourque. The Ice Hogs have it in the offensive end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Huge steal in his own end.
The Ice Hogs.
Breakaway! Breakaway save!
I like the idea around this, Steve. The goaltender come out and challenge those at the top of the paint, but he was quick, anticipated to make the save.
Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the hattie.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Thomas wins the draw at center. Hronik's taking it from his own end. Loses the coverage there. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.